Good morning, it's Barbara. Can you tell I'm just starting over? I already have my lipstick on. I have my NYX icing on top, but I wanted it glossy, so I put my lip oil on top of it. And then I just started rambling, and I've got to stop. So I'm going to say good morning. Thank you for joining me for coffee. This is my first cup of coffee, but I have been drinking it. You can see I've got lipstick on it. I did not sleep very well, but I slept better than everybody else in the house, I bet, because Dennis didn't get in bed till 3:30 this morning. Vicky's plane was late. There was lightning all over the place. She was coming in, she lives in the San Diego area, and it's always, there's always a stop. And her stop was in Denver, and apparently there was a lot of lightning in the area, whatever. But they took off from Denver 2 hours late. So they got to Philadelphia at 2 in the morning instead of midnight. And so Dennis said, don't bring me coffee. I'll come down when I'm ready. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I get it, But I was home, but I didn't sleep well. So there's still sleep. Well, Dennis is still sleeping, and Vicky is in her room. She has a morning routine that she does. She's on, day 5,047 or some huge number of Duolingo. She's learning Spanish. And so she does her Spanish every day and things like that. So she's still in her room, maybe sleeping, or maybe just doing her morning routine. So it's just me and the dogs down here, but I can't seem to get started. Well, my problem was, in my first take, I hadn't had my coffee yet. Now I've had a little bit of it, not a lot. And so I'm gonna try again. So I haven't heard anything about her trip from her yet, so I will tell you more about it tomorrow. And but she's here safe and sound, and she's going to go visit her mom today, I'm sure. She and Dennis. And yeah. She does keto too, so I think today we are going to try that fettuccine made out of chicken, Alfredo. So we'll have fettuccine Alfredo tonight and see what we think. We always have bacon and eggs as a backup if we don't like it. Don't worry, we'll be safe. So I'm just going to put her around here. I have the table to clear off, and we're going to want to eat fettuccine Alfredo at the table. So it's a little bit of an incentive. And Russ and Pat are coming tomorrow, and we're definitely going to need the table then. And, so I got to get going on the table. But I did get her room ready for last night. Good morning, it's Barbara, in case I forgot that. I just want to reassure you that Aura's dislike for her roommate is more that she, doesn't like her attitude and doesn't really care to necessarily spend time with her, but they do not spend time together in their room. And they're supposed to open a second floor of Memory at Fieldstone where she is. And Aura's already signed up for a different room upstairs where she'll have a window. She'll be on the window side. So we already have things in the works to move her, and she won't continue to have Margaret. But they do not interact in their room at all. Aura's feelings are all based on, her interactions with Margaret out in the main areas and the public areas of their hallway. And Margaret's a nice enough woman. I mean, she's unhappy being there. She feels like she shouldn't be there, and her memory probably isn't nearly as bad as a lot of other people, so she's feeling like that this is unfair for her to be there. And so that, makes it a little. And I'm sure Aura on some level doesn't want to hear that because, Aura doesn't really want to be there either. Anyway, I don't want you to worry that she's stuck and unhappy with her roommate. She doesn't like her roommate, but it doesn't really affect her day-to-day stuff because they really don't interact in their room. It's not like, you know, college roommates or things like that. I'm trying to look like Padma. I'm not actually doing it. I've been watching a lot of old Top Chefs, and Padma Lakshmi is the hostess of that. Very beautiful woman, and she always wears lipstick. And I'm watching old seasons, so the matte lipstick isn't in yet. I'm sure when I watch newer seasons that she will be wearing matte lipstick. But she was wearing really glossy red yesterday, and I thought, oh, really glossy red. Let me try that. Some of it's on my cup now, so, but I'm kind of liking it. So that's why the lipstick. It is dreary out, although it looks like I need to water some of my flowers. They might not have gotten quite as much water as they needed just being out in the rain yesterday. But it's wet out there, and I wasn't in the mood to even try to see what's going on out there. I'm just puttering a little bit, making it a little less cluttered for Vicky. She might want to sit at the table. Meanwhile, Dennis and Vic are going to go visit Aura today. And I'm going to keep puttering. I have to pull together documentation for my brothers as the trustee, so I might work on that. I should work on that. I did do a little crochet on my blanket last night. One of these days I'm going to put it on the bed and show it to you on the bed, and that will tell me how it's going, and you'll be able to see it pretty well. But not today, since Dennis is still in bed. Meanwhile, I'm just going to sit here and relax and wait till the world house wakes up. The girls are down here with me, just waiting. I had to block the steps because otherwise they would have been vulturing outside Vicky's door. They know she's here, and they were with me last night when Vicky and Dennis came in, so they haven't gotten a chance to greet her yet. So Vicky's in for it. Let me tell you, I got to get some treats ready. So the little demon dog will sit nicely and not attack Vicky. Vicky, you know, likes dogs, but she doesn't like to be attacked, but she's enjoyed the dogs much more the last couple times she's been here because Macy has been calmer and more fun to be with. So we're hoping for that kind of an event while Vicky's here this time. So spending the day together. Dennis has one of his games, his D&D games, but it's one that he plays on his computer, so he won't be gone. He just won't be interacting with us in the living room. So he's gonna go with Vic to his mom's, I assume. Vicky and I will be hanging out. Oops. The giraffe has become engaged. I think Pearl thinks Vicky's coming down soon because she went and got her giraffe to play with Vicky. We'll see. So meanwhile, yeah, things are quiet here, as you can see. I'm going to go check what are those plants because I haven't been able to plant them. If it doesn't rain too much today, or if it clears up a little bit, I might actually plant them on my deck. And I could sit back a little bit. You don't have to see every pore. So, there you are. That's what's happening now. Very quiet here, trying to let everybody have as much rest as they want. And then, I heard the gate, so I think it's Dennis. Oh yeah, because they would have gone much more crazy if it were Vicky. So Dennis is up. You have food on the porch. Our Amish farm delivers us food every Thursday, our local Amish farm, so we have, Dennis has food to put away. Anyway, so that's what's happening here. I'm gonna go and see if I can be of help to him and sit down and relax and upload my video before the craziness begins. But it's nice that Dennis is down here before Vicky gets down, because we're gonna have dog management for a while till Maisie calms down, but she'll be very excited to see Vicky. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.